Episode 2, your first eye-to-eye contact with the attorney. You've followed the four advices I gave you in our first tape there, episode 1. I asked that you set the appointment up ahead of time, that you ask the staff what it is that you can bring or how do you prepare for the meeting, if anything, that you've offered to the staff, offered to pay, and that you've determined that it's going to be a concept consult or an action item consult. Now, this is tape episode 2, your first eye-to-eye contact, and you're talking to the attorney. You're probably going to be dealing, and this is in the context of a guardianship matter where you're looking to go to probate. We're talking about elder law. This is a guardianship channel, Guardian Mike TV, and I'm coaching you or discussing with you how to make that first eye-to-eye contact useful, because you're going to have a money bank, you're going to have a time bank, and you're going to be emotionally on empty or close to it. Determine, and I want to be delicate about this, is this concept, this first conference going to be therapy, meaning you're going to be doing all the talking? Not a problem with that. You might want to say to the attorney, gee, attorney, please listen to me. I'm going to pay for this, or I'm not going to pay for this. I understand it's a free consult for 20 minutes, for a half hour. I just need you to listen. And most attorneys will listen. But if you use the entire time set aside having the attorney simply listen, it's like a therapy session, don't expect there's going to be time for the attorney to talk. So 1, clarify, is this therapy? You want to talk and you want the attorney to listen? If so, stay so. That's number 1. Number 2, if it's truly a concept conference and you're coming in to talk to me or another attorney, you're going to want to talk about a concept. You're going to want to say, I have this problem. Please, please, please leave time for the attorney to respond. The attorney's going to have something to say based on what you said. And typically attorneys are, as a rule of thumb, they're going to want to let you talk no matter what you want to talk about for a few minutes. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. People have been stressed and have talked to me for 45 minutes uninterrupted. I could just see them. They were just wound up, and they had to get a lot off. And they were not ready to hear me discuss anything, ask any questions. But please leave time for the attorney to talk. Allow the attorney to answer questions. I get questions after questions after questions. After the 3rd question, you may have asked 8 questions. I am weak. My mind is slow on the uptake. I can remember the first question, the second or the 3rd question, but after that, I lost it. So you may want to pause, or I'm writing things down, but the concepts and the nuances are not going to be of the quality. So if you got about 3 questions, maybe pause, get answers, and go on. Maybe go off your list if you have a list. Again, is it action? I need to know that. Are you expecting me to do a letter? Are you expecting me to make a phone call? Because then we need to talk about additional time. What is the sequencing? How soon do you need it? What's going to be the fee? Or do you want coaching, and are you expecting to do this yourself? So typically you're coming in and you're saying, look, I have a loved one, a neighbor, somebody I know that needs a guardian. I don't know what to do. Tell me the concept of what guardianship is here in Michigan. We'll discuss that. I do that all the time. The next thing is, well, I think that people are taking this person to the bank. Well, what bank is it? And it's XYZ Bank. That's another thing. What's a crisis? I can coach you and say, hey, did you go up there and alert them there's a problem? Do you want me to call the bank? Do you want you and I to go there to the bank? Is somebody showing up at that bank with their underwear over their trousers, walking in with strangers and wanting to put them on their bank account? I need to know that, because you go down there and you alert them because there's tapes in banks. And you say, listen, my dad was down here. He had his underwear over his jeans with 2 strangers that were mowing the lawn and asking them to be put on his bank account. That is something that you want to act on fast. Now, and if I can't react, I'll refer you to an attorney that can react, or a social worker, or protective services, or the police. But you go down there and you alert. You start barking like a dog. You start ringing like a bell. You make noise. And you get with an attorney ASAP. Now, if it's an action item and you're saying, look, I need a doctor to evaluate, well, typically there's a limit to what I can do. You know, you're going to come in here and there's going to be a family member that has a doctor that they've seen or they haven't seen. Now, if they haven't seen anybody for 20 years, that's a topic for a separate video. But if they have a family physician and you're able to take your loved one to the physician and tell them what you've observed, and if there is self-neglect with hoarding, that's a separate topic. You show trails through the house, take pictures to the physician. They may never know. A self-neglector who's a hoarder, who's had some problems, may be perfectly normal. May be like that since they were 17. But if that's an new onset, show a picture to the doctor. Say, is this normal? You know? So your first eye contact, determine, is this something where you want to listen? You want the lawyer to listen to you. And there is a book out about Therapy Nation. Many in the United States of America need to be listened to. I understand that, but you need to tell me that this is going to be, I'm going to be listening. Or is this something where you're going to want me to instruct you, to coach you, or to advise you? That's it. Please, please, please leave me time to do that. We can always follow it up with another meeting, but the fees go up. And I'm trying to give you, I don't give you the free advice and then give you the good advice if you pay. I try to give you what I can based on the time we have and the information you've provided me, okay? Very simple concept, okay? Leave time for the attorney to talk. I hope that's helpful. If it's not, if we're wasting our time spinning our wheels, you let me know downstairs, or you let me know in the comment section below what it is you'd like me to address, okay? All right, we're going to move on. I've got about 2, 3, 4 videos on these introductory concepts.